Jr. Yeah, Donald Trump Jr. My question is, how do you support your father for the things that he said, such as he believes that you should grab women by the...
He didn't say.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Nanifia Scholar. So today you're back again with another video from Charlie Cake. So today, a fired up college kid gets schooled by Charlie and Candace. So guys, without further ado, let's get started.
Thank you for being here. What's your name?
Okay, my name is Quinn Thomas, and one day I will be the president of the United States.
Hey.
Oh, okay.
But don't clap for me, because after I say what I have to say, y'all won't be clapping for me. I came here not with the idea to yell or to protest or do any of that, because I just wanted to learn and hear what other people of opposing ideology had to say.
Give him a round of applause for that.
Okay.
But I thought I would be here at something more open where we could all have conversation. I felt like I was just being attacked every 20 seconds with the language and the rhetoric that you guys use.
Like
Candace,
what?
Like Candace, I feel like for you, I feel like you can't even say anything about you're preaching to the black community in a room full of white people.
I was at an HBCU last night.
You're preaching about the black community in a
I was at an HBCU last night.
Well, take that message back to the HBCU.
I already did. I did. It's live streamed.
Well, take it back.
So you're wrong. So you just tried to say something that's not true. You're trying to paint the room as if there's all white people here is not, and you're trying to make it seem like I'm afraid to go speak to my community, and you're wrong. So that'll be shut down.
Candace, I clearly know that you have taken this message on the road to HBCU.
Last night.
As I learned from you, because before today I didn't know who you were. But what I was saying was, Candace, is I don't feel like you could have that conversation here in a room full of white people.
Because of liberals. Because they kept interrupting us.
Why do you feel like we have to be segregated? Why do you feel like we have to be segregated from white people?
But back to my question to somebody who I know, because I don't know you.
Some future president.
Donald Trump Jr. Yeah, Donald Trump Jr. My question is,
Donald Trump Jr.
How do you support your father for the things that he said, such as he believes that you should grab women by the...
He didn't say that. I want to say something. Let me do it.
That's a ridiculous question, first and foremost. Because I'm sure you've never said anything bad in your life.
Are you mad?
I'm sure.
But you just called liberals vicious, right? But you're mad. You're mad. You're mad.
First and foremost, actually, since we're bringing up HBCU, somebody asked this question, and she asked it respectfully, because she wasn't trying to get a bunch of attention, which is what you're trying to do right now. And she said to me, Candace, how can you support a president that said that he wants to grab women by the pussy? First off, the left ran away with that, and they changed around his words. He said specifically that there are women who would literally let them grab them by the pussy. He did say that, correct? And I asked her a question back. I said, how bizarre is it that we are pretending, as people, especially in the black community, that listen to hip-hop lyrics, when all they do is talk about groupies, and how groupies will literally let men do anything to them. Basketball stars talk about this. Rappers talk about this in their music. Jay-Z talks about this. Beyonce talks about this in her music, about girls that try to be up on Jay-Z and her man. Now all of a sudden we're all going, oh my goodness, I can't believe that men having a private conversation behind closed doors acknowledge the same thing, that there are women who act like that. So it's a fake question. You're acting like that's not something that we all know.
But do you
know? He didn't say he was going to go around and grab women by the... You've taken that and you've made something that's not real and it's not true.
Okay,
he never said that.
There's also a double standard.
Candace?
There's also a double standard here because, by the way, anyone
Candace?
in this room, have any of you guys had a beer?
No, because I don't drink.
So you guys are conservatives. So having a beer in high school or college would preclude you from public service later on in life. But if you were the president and you were a liberal, you could blow lines all day long and it's not a problem.
His name
That's
is
the
Bill
double
Clinton.
standard
This is
of what's
virtue
out
signaling.
there.
You
can do cocaine and be president,
Right.
but if you're conservative, you can't have a beer.
But this is why
Doesn't
nobody
seem
identifies
equal.
with the left anymore. They act like there's some angel princesses. Oh, we would never say that about a groupie. Oh, we would never have a beer. The fact that he was drinking in high school. Nobody identifies them because of just this sort of a thing. Men in locker rooms can talk a certain way. By the way, women talk a lot worse than that. Let me tell you that, okay? Women talk worse than that. And they act like they're princesses and they can't believe that people can have real conversations behind closed doors. That's why your party's losing.
Oh my God, this is crazy. This is amazing. I mean, at first I was like, wow, he was making sense. When he started, I was like, if you grow up, you want to be the president of America. I was like, okay, okay. I mean, someone came here to say something, and all of a sudden, like he just moved from president aspirant to a whole ding that guy. Like it's crazy. Like why would he? And the fact that really got me was the fact that he called Charlie Kirk Donald Trump's son. Like really, is it because Charlie Kirk supports Donald Trump? So can't someone support someone in peace? Like really. I think this kid came to this program with his whole, like, he came with his agenda, like, just to blast Charlie and Candace. Like, he has been seeing them for long on his TV or his camera and his phone screen. And it was like, damn, these guys, if I get opportunity to meet them one on one, I'm gonna blow them. And yes, he got the opportunity and he didn't spread the opportunity. Like, anyway, I don't know what he was up to, and I don't know what was really up with him upstairs, but like I think he got something really going on. And talking of this thing he was talking about, like the president Donald Trump talk about this. Basically, everyone talk about this. Everyone talk about this. Even musicians, as Candace said, rappers, everyone, basically everybody talks about this. So, what is so special, or what is so sensitive, or what is so sin about what is so sin about Donald Trump talking about this? So JC can talk about that. I mean, Beyonce can talk about that. Like, basically, especially these black hip hoppers, they can't complete their music with talking about all these profane words or no bad words and stuff. But isn't it hypocritic that if they say it is normal, but if Donald Trump, Joe Biden, like those people say it, we call, like, we see them to be like they've commit like a big harm, they've commit big atrocity. Like, isn't it crazy? I think he was just being a hypocritic here. Like, it's just hypocrisy over here. But I just love the way Candace handled him. Candace is one of the person that I always say sometimes she overreacts, she rush, like she needs to chill, calm down a little bit. But today I think I really understand her behavior. I really understand her overreaction, because the guy deserved that. You came in to say something, and even at the beginning of his speech, I was even happy. I was smiling. I was like, okay, this guy has big vision. You want to be the president of America. That's a good way. That's a good way to start something. But all of a sudden, he just diverts to a whole sarcastic mood, and like, really. And you could see from Charlie's face that he wanted to chew this guy. Like he wanted to, like, he was so angry. Like, he was so triggered by the statement he made. I'm not sure why he was really triggered, but he was really triggered, and it was good Candace cut him short to speak on his behalf, because assuming he did the speaking, I'm sure he would have just blasted the guy. I'm sure the guy would have left that place crying. Basically, like, he would have left that place crying. Have you seen Charlie angry before? Like, have you seen Charlie triggered before? He don't mind the stage he is. He will say his mind, and like, he will make you feel bad. So I'm so glad, Candace took it from there, and like, he basically shut him up, because the force he was coming with, like, it was basically like anger mode, like beast mode, This is actually crazy. If you don't support what someone supports, I don't think you should just come here and say what it's obvious Charlie Kirk supports Trump because he basically use his platform to campaign or talk about him, sometimes gather a group of people to go out and, campaign for him. So the fact that you don't, support what he supports doesn't give you the opportunity, or doesn't give you the right to come here and say all these things, and saying precedent is talking about this, it's, we don't Donald Trump, like, he always make fun. I think he's one of the presidents that I like his sense of humor. Like, he has this great sense of humor that I don't know. It's just crazy, but I like him. I like him because of his sense of humor, So I'm sure basically he said that because of one of his jokes or one of his cracks up, So you can't just use that against him and come here and debate about it because, you don't really agree with, because this is just a hypocrisy. everyone talk about this. I mean, musicians that has higher platforms, higher people watching still talk about this. Children sing hip hops a lot, but yet they still talk about that. So why is it so bad? Why is it so sinny for Donald Trump to talk about it? I think this is just a hypocrisy, and I just love how Candace handled him. I know, like, that's my girl. I knew she would have just put him in his place, and yes, she did it. Guys, let me know what you think about this video. You think the guy was just a crook, or you think Candace overreacted, or you think it's not necessary for a president to talk about this? Let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you have a new recommendation for me, don't forget to leave it down there. If you want me to check this type of video too, let me know in the comments section. And if you are new to my channel, welcome, and don't forget to click on the subscription button for more notifications. Thanks for watching.